Go ahead and take 6 cards each. We'll reduce when Matt gets done with his work stuff.
Play immediately. Soul Survivor. Yay.
Fuck your couch, Chris. That's what you get for not waking up in the middle of the night to populate your sheet. He's gonna go into work and he's gonna find his character sheet on the computer and his boss going, "Why isn't this done?" So any other?
The shitty part is it is on my laptop at work because I was going to print out the new character sheet so I could write it out again.
Well, did you? If you want to draw cards anyway, Chris, to see if you got a nope or something like that, you're more than welcome to do it, or you just say fuck it.
Worst play immediately.
Hmm.
Where the fuck?
Now you get 6, Chris, because Matt's not in yet. When he gets in, we'll reduce down.
Oh, that fucker.
Matt's not in yet.
He has work shit he's got to deal with, and then he'll be in.
So what did you get?
He got a
Survivor.
I don't remember what that does.
Everyone but you discards all their cards immediately. No trading.
So I have a magic item goes bye-bye. Does that go off too?
Oh, yeah.
All the red goes off.
Well, some of the red might go off.
My fucking foot's going to go off in a GM's ass.
That's right, Nick.
All right, so I have one less Ovaltine ring.
Nice.
I don't know where my shit is because I'm fucking with this.
Nice.
There we go.
Right. Pete, where did we leave you? And Chris, where did we leave you? And I will figure out where you are now.
We killed Marlon Brando and we'd gotten back to Kinleyville.
And you went back to what?
Kinleyville.
Right. Chris, where did you get left off at?
That's the same place.
Oh, well, great. So you guys are in Kinleyville and hanging out, and some of the villagers are coming over, and they seem very excited because emissaries seem to be on the way from the various natives that you encountered, like the big crocodile-headed guys and the goblins and stuff like that. And they're coming, and the people who have like one of the guys actually from somewhere has an old-fashioned pair of binoculars, and he's yelling, "They do not look happy."
Who doesn't look happy?
The emissary, sir.
Why?
You can go ask them. They're still a couple of kilometers out.
How many of them?
Small party. It looks like maybe 20 people all total. Meanwhile, Kinleyville is organizing their own party, and they're having Darius, and he's organizing his honor guard and stuff. And they're getting ready to go out and meet them and such outside of the city walls and stuff. I don't know if I mentioned a lot about Kinleyville, but it's super cramped in. Like I wouldn't say they built on top of each other, but pretty damn close. And then they also have thin wire that's stretched over these, like the city walls are higher than the buildings. And then they have like post or trellises or whatever above the city walls. And they have this thin wire on it that glistens in the sun. And it's like piano wire.
Is that?
Give me a tactics roll and I'll tell you. Otherwise, it's like, because it's a lot of it too.
Surely the flying piranhas or some sort of, or
Yep.
birdmen or some other flying predator.
Take card, Pete. Yes, it definitely looks like it should discourage any flying predators.
No, that's going to be useful.
Eventually, you guys aren't really invited onto the party to go out and stuff. I mean, you could go if you wanted to, but
yeah. So if they don't have any ability to speak crocodile, if they've got anybody that can speak, was it Arabic? They could speak a little bit of, or something like that.
well, they will take care of that. Plus, the goblin guys know some crocodile.
What goblin guys?
The emissaries. You've got emissaries from a couple of different places coming. Yeah. And they do not look happy. But eventually they get brought in and such. And when they see you guys hanging out, one of them says, "What have you done?"
What are you talking about?
After you left, it came.
What came?
The dragon came.
Dragon?
Yes, he was looking for the one with the yellow eyes. They look around. Where is he? Who? Says Darius. Everybody in the two parties points at the large statue of Alex Kinley.
Well,
Did you tell the? Sorry, go.
No, go ahead. I don't really have much to say here.
The dragon knew that he was not there. He said he could feel him somewhere, but then he stopped being able to feel him, and he is back near our villages. He ate a few of our people as a way of showing that he was very serious.
What about finding the yellow-eyed one?
Yes.
Did you tell the dragon where he went?
We did not know where he went.
Okay.
We can feel he is not here.
But you knew he came from here. That's all I meant. Did you tell the dragon that he'd come from here?
Technically, says Darius, he is not from here. He stops by here. We do have a statue of him, but he begins weaseling a bit. We suspected they might know this. Yes.
So why is he not here hassling us as opposed to hassling you? Or she? I don't know. Is it a male or female dragon?
We're not sure, but it's very big. We could get our entire both of our villages on its back.
Oh, did it offer to give you a lift somewhere?
No, it did not offer to give us rides.
Then how did you get all your villagers onto his back?
We said let us go and talk of trade and stuff, they say to Darius. Both the envoys move off after shooting you guys various glares.
People are back.
He said they could get all their villagers on his back.
Right. Those guys all go away and whatnot and to do stuff. You guys are hanging out. It looks like life in the village, city is continuing onward. There's a bunch of pretty pregnant blue-haired girls wandering around looking smug.
Well, they gestate very quickly.
Yeah.
I'm assuming the mages have not returned?
Actually, you're not really sure because they don't dress any differently, so there could be some around.
I ask, have the mages returned?
Some. What kind of mage do you need? Says the random townsperson.
Oh, just when we were here previously, they had all left.
He says. He looks around for a bit and just kind of starts acting away. Like, I'm not really part of this conversation.
No.
He goes away.
I shall go to where our gear is.
Okay.
and put on some of my Route 66 stuff
Oh yeah.
and cast spells.
Excellent. Yeah, the townspeople kind of look at you like, "What are you doing?" and stuff as you're casting spells, just hanging out in the town square.
Hey.
What'd you cast?
Base.
Oh.
New day, so got to get it up again.
Oh, you know
Yeah.
what you're saying.
You guys are saying there, guys painting a wall. As you watch it, it slowly gets drier and drier.
I had an idea.
Yes.
Why don't we go talk to the wizard in the 6-story black tower and ask him if he knows anything about the guardian of the temple and like how to defeat it? Maybe he has information.
Okay, I'm not familiar with said tower or wizard, so
That's
sounds like
quite a ways from here. That it's not in. I mean, you're talking like a couple weeks of travel and stuff if you're wanting to go there.
Okay.
Did we want to venture into the temple of Dagon on the assumption that the guardian has vacated it and see if there's anything in there that we can use?
We do that too. I was kind of hoping to go travel to that tower, talk to the guy on horseback. Maybe we can learn how to ride a horse a little bit while we do so.
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
And he might have other information maybe about this big dragon of doom too.
Mm-hmm.
They don't. There's only one problem with your plan. You haven't seen any horses here. They
You guys have horses here?
They have ridopedes.
The fuck?
The random townsperson that you ask takes you guys over, and they've got like kind of a man-made cave that they keep, and you can just smell like rotting meat and death from the cave. And they have these huge fucking centipede things in there that are like bigger than massive prehistoric centipedes that one person can comfortably sit on their back and ride them around.
Okay. How do they go drawing carriages and wagons and stuff?
The guy looks at you. They don't. They have saddles. He points.
So
then what do you pull wagons with?
Yeah.
We don't really have wheeled technology here. We use farter bladders if we need to lift heavy things. A lot of farter bladders.
You guys haven't figured out how to make a wheel? What are you talking about?
We know how to make a wheel, but we haven't found any animals that are great at pulling that stuff.
Okay.
Oh.
Is one of the Zeppelin ships here?
No. He looks around. It might be at Alexopolis.
Okay.
Hey, Logan,
Mm-hmm.
is ancient future prison alien language the same as ancient Phoenician?
I'm not sure.
I'm going to kick you in the teeth.
I'm so happy that we do this game over the internet, so you can't quite get to me. Yeah.
I'm sure if you ask Matt nicely, he'll be happy to do it for you, Chris.
God damn it. Stop giving him ideas.
So ancient Phoenician was used in the ancient future prison where Zod was, right?
I think, wasn't that used in where the sword was put in?
No, that was Hyperborean
Ah.
from memory. I think that was ancient Hyperborean or Hyperborean.
I'd keep them all separate and shit just in case I decide to mess
Yeah, I've
with
got no idea where you got. Yeah, don't know where the ancient Phoenician came from. Sure, it was. Yeah.
Where the lightsaber, where I made my lightsabers from, that was
okay.
that's where I picked up both of those. That's why I'm wondering
Ah.
if they're both the same fucking thing or not.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah, it's a great question.
I'm gonna fucking destroy some people soon.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah. I can understand why you might have found ancient Phoenician there, because that's when he was Zog was originally running around. Was during that time period when they first captured him and locked him up. So that would make sense that there was potentially ancient Phoenician there.
Mhm. Now, keep in mind, all the different places you mentioned going are 1 to 2 weeks in different directions. You are looking at and smelling the rhydopedes. They are absolutely horrifying. Horrifying.
Mm.
They like to eat dead bodies, says one of the guys who takes care of them. I hate my job,
Mm.
but I know if I ever die where I'm going.
Nah.
Well, I guess it stops some zombie incursions.
We provide a valuable service. Plus, says the guy warming to the topic of getting to talk about his work, these things, travel rate is really exceptional.
They're
Smooth
quite
ride.
fast, I think.
The only bad thing is you can only travel at night, and you have to be able to put them into a cool, dark place during the daytime. Otherwise, they get sick and maybe die.
Hmm.
And do they try to eat each other?
Sometimes.
Yeah, this sounds like a great idea.
Both
So
of you guys get.
how much would horses be worth to this place?
Geez, I'd much rather shovel horse shit than this, he says, but I have no idea. I've never
I'm
ridden a horse
surprised.
or anything.
I'm surprised Alex has never bothered to bring some foals over.
Does he have any? Alex has everything. He probably does.
You certainly could get access to them if you wanted.
He says, "Oh." Well, I have no idea. And
Probably didn't think of it.
yeah, well, both of you guys give me listen rolls at -30.
All right, I'm gonna try this stupid shit.
Yeah.
Oh, and you know that if you click on the top left corner, I think it actually separates the character sheet out of the frame. So it's a
What
its
the
own
fuck?
little
You're all the way over here.
panel.
Oh, you're gonna make me angry, aren't you? Yes, because you're gonna. Okay. -30, you said?
Uh-huh. Listen. Yes.
Yeah, made it by half, or -30 on top of the -30.
God damn.
What the fuck?
I'm waiting to see if Chris can make his go.
Listen. -30. No, you're not. Okay, so I don't have the fucking cursor on that screen. Fucking ass bag.
Yep.
30. It's not where it's not working.
Pete will now attempt tech support role.
It was probably because when you were typing before you had your cursor there, it's altered your skill level of your listen. Let's put a negative there or some weird character there. No? Didn't do anything funky like that? Did that to me. That's why I was just thinking I might have done it to you.
All right, I'll just
I did
roll, listen, and do it in my head.
That's math.
God forbid I use common. Hey! Fucking
Holy
ass
shit.
bag.
Okay. You guys both heard like some other random people passing in the streets and stuff. Somebody said, yeah, it's some sort of exclusive place called the Halfway Inn, some sort of bar or tavern or something. You just heard that little snippet of conversation in the background as you're talking to the stable guy.
So I wonder if Adora set it up after Mr. Happy talking to him, or if it's an actual one of those things that occur in multiple places.
He
What's the
philosophizes
halfway
on them.
What's the halfway in?
The halfway in was the place where the guy on the TV screen in Burlington, he was at the halfway in. The guy that asked for you to get the Ovaltine ring before he gets chased off by the Mibs. He mentions that he's at the halfway in, and he makes a say that he doesn't know if it's a joke, if it's a dick joke or not.
Do we want to go check this halfway in out then, since it's something
Why
that?
not?
Where do you guys go?
Where's the halfway in?
The stable guy doesn't know.
Excuse me, sir. Where's the halfway in?
Oh,
Etc.
all right. You go chase down the guys that were talking and stuff. And he says, "Oh, hi. What?"
Where is the halfway in?
Well, the guy I was talking to, he was pretty drunk and stuff, but he said that he said a lot of weird shit. Come on, let's have a drink, and I'll tell you what he said. He says, "You can buy."
Okay.
Right. You guys head off to a tavern, and they seem to have a lot of taverns in this town, oddly, and they all have like the Alex Kinley, Kinley's drinking spot, the Kinley watering hole. You get the idea. And let's see.
We need to open a bar here where all the bar stools are actually like wheelbarrows that like disconnect and like you get like a home service. Like you can get drunk and then get dropped off at home for an extra fee.
Nice. And call them Ubers. Uber barrows.
Both of you guys take a card. The guy that you're drinking with, he's like, "Now that's a great idea." Well, here's what he told me. There's
go away.
All right, he says.
Bad mojo. All players drop to 2 magic points.
Nice.
Well, at least we're getting it out the way now.
Oh, holy shit. Matt's coming to life. Oh my God, of course, when you guys walk into a tavern, it's like fucking setting up a prayer to him. Please help me.
Let's discard some.
Which is kind of hilarious. Jesus.
Let's get rid of Big Bro.
Why must people fuck with me all the time?
And skill +5.
All right. He says, it's a guy named Murgle who came through here. And I wrote down what he said because, I'll tell you what, there's nobody I would really want to give up this information to. At this point, Alex Kinley springs fully formed from behind the bar, and he says, except him, of course.
Can you hear us, Matt?
Yes.
Beautiful.
Nice. Okay. Here's what I've found out. It's kind of detailed, but and it cost me a lot of drinks. He looks at Alex Kinley, hopefully, and he goes, all right. He's not sure if this is going to work out well for him or not. Let's see. You can always come and leave through the front door. There's a rear exit, but nobody's ever gone through. It's been seen again. If you get banned from there, you get sucked off and can't go back.
No.
Oh, that type of service, is it?
The more the more you resist, the more painful it is. There's a bunch of different rules. Take a bunch of silver or gold. They don't accept other currency. Take gifts. He was very insistent on that. I asked what kind of gifts. He said weird alcohols and shit like that.
Sign me up.
Well, yeah. I didn't know you ran this bar, Mr. Kinley.
Well,
All right, he says. I'm right. The bartender is setting up like shot glasses in a row and stuff. You have to.
Not going.
This is the weird part, though. This is why I didn't believe him. He said, in order to get there, you have to dress in old-style Roman clothing and go deep underground in some city, in the sewers of some city named San Angeles, where there's an old, strange Roman ship. It's like a triheme or something like that, and it's got like a clockwork chariot set on it. You have to get in there, and you have to have some people rowing the ship, and the guy has to stand in the chariot and sing a weird song. And I got all the stuff for that because I wrote it down. But I don't know where in the sewers it is. Here's what he told me that you had to sing. I don't know the tune, but you gotta sing it.
In springtime, the only pretty ringtime, birds sing, ring, a ling a ding.
Several other people at the bar go, "Aling." You can tell musical's getting ready to fucking start anytime. At this point, suddenly, one of the wizards bursts into the bar. You can tell he's a wizard because he has a shirt that says, "I'm a wizard, damn it." And he goes, "Mr. Kinley, you've got to flee."
Does he need a collar?
All right, you have to quickly advance, but in a different direction, he says. Quick, we got to get you out of here. We got to get you to the barber shop. Quick. He tugs ineffectually on your shirt. You're freaking.
Why? What's wrong?
Hey, don't tug on my new T-shirt. This is my favorite T-shirt.
He's wearing
Father of the Year award.
He's wearing a T-shirt that says Father of the Year. But the dragon, sir.
Dragon? What? I've slayed many dragons.
Okay. He looks like he's ready to shit himself with
What's
fear.
going on? I've been drinking behind the bar here. What's going on?
There's a dragon looking for the yellow-eyed one that's terrorizing the goblins and the crocodile people.
I've heard it's huge. The guy whimpers in fear.
Apparently, they can fit both villages, all the people in the village, both villages.
The other
on the
half
back of it.
of the doc's amulet hanging around its neck, does it?
I don't know, but I'm worried that Kinleyville will be burned to the ground, sir.
Okay.
He continues drinking. What?
Go.
Where's
Oh.
it now?
He begins running off. I don't know, but if I can feel him, I'll bet it can. He's sprinting. He's waddling as fast as he can. You guys are much better sprinters toward Clem's. You guys
What do
reach
you want?
Clem.
Grab our gear.
All right. The wizard guy begins to eat his beard in fear.
Shall we go and confront this dragon?
I think he wants to eat Alex.
I like it.
What do you want to do, Alex?
Well, I don't want any harm to come to the people of Kinseyville, so if it means me having to flee, then so fuck it.
Do we get rid of your shit first and then
Howdy, what can I do for you? Says Clem.
Or you guys can go on board with the dragon. I don't think anyone He wants to eat you guys.
No, but he might stick around and hassle people if you disappear again.
The wizard pulls out some amulets and begins sorting through them.
All right, shall we go then, and then come back later?
Yep.
Howdy, what can I do you for? Give me listen rolls at -30. It's super hard to hear over the city and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, Chuck, I guess.
Yeah.
Yep.
Jesus Christ, on the cross. Fuck.
See, this is handy that Chris has got one computer monitor off to the side. You two, or everybody who made it, it's either you're hearing a very distant earthquake or something really big making a roaring noise.
We should probably go before it gets here, so that way
Right.
it doesn't kill the village.
I think so.
Where are we going?
Oh, do we go to Bellington first and then work out where to go from there?
Sure, Burlington.
No problem. You guys get a nice hot towel shave and you're in Burlington.
Right.
Shave? Says Clem.
I get up. No, thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you.
All right.
All right.
So, if we want to get back there and we want to start walking through shadow, which is going to be a big pain in the ass because we don't do it. We just learned how to do that.
You now, that's a good deal. Do you have the starting way out thing, Pete? Did you find that?
Yes, I did. I'm not
Nice.
sure if Doc is aware of it yet.
Please feel free to tell him because he should. It's something he should know.
All right, so
And
things got screwed, well, not screwed up, but apparently that we've got to leave through the Arctic Western area, and on foot it will take 2+ days.
Why do we need to
also,
leave from there?
because that's the nature of these realms now. Something's changed, and that's the only way out. Apparently, I have been told by the gods. Whether or not the Dryaders could take us another way with their shadow traveling, I don't know. But if we're doing shadow walking,
nobody
that's
said
the-
you have to walk. By the way,
yes, I know.
got.
I'm just saying on foot it would take 2+ days.
Well, another problem with that though is that we don't I don't know how to use I know how to drive a car. That doesn't really work there.
Yes, exactly. That's the issue.
Have
Well,
you
that's why I
tried-
wanted to learn how. That's why we need a what?
Have you tried a car there?
Do they have cars there?
You didn't see
No.
cars there.
It was the 1860s, wasn't it?
Doesn't mean that cars can't work there. You just didn't see cars
No,
there.
we didn't yet.
So I was.
No,
Go ahead.
I was just going to say we could try driving a car from Burlington to there first, and then from there.
Pete, refill your hand. You could indeed try that.
Well, yeah, well, because I was thinking that all these small pocket shadows are really close together, so we might be able to link them together, and then we use, if that's what we need to do, is use the Wild West as our springboard into
Yeah.
traveling through other shadow.
Mm-hmm.
then we can use more of modern convenience to do so.
Yeah.
And I mean, I drive all the time, so
Yeah. I mean, we could go to modern San Angeles, get a decent vehicle that would handle cold weather, or take a car from Burlington. But if we want something with tracks or something to handle the snow situation in. The other thing is, have you got, I don't know how many different months you guys have gone to, if any, to the Arctic Western area to see whether or not it's perpetually snow or if it has seasons. I mean, it could be summer there for all we know.
Did you take a refill already, Pete?
Not yet,
Mhm.
because there's another bit to the leaving via Western area I was going to mention. Apparently,
we could always just
the
take like a
weird-
truck with some good tires, you know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a 4x4.
Yep.
Actually, you've been there before, though, Chris. Yeah?
Yeah.
In the Arctic Western? The snow comes up to your crotch. You're thinking that a truck will go. You need like something a lot closer to tundra or something, unless you're talking about those fucking Arctic tractor things like in the Lara Croft movie. Those will go, but trucks. No, tracks. Tracks would help. There's a lot of neat vehicles that would do much better in the snow, but
Sorry about that. Finally done.
congratulations. Matt has defeated the computer monster. But bog standard truck, you will be fine. In fact, the engine may freeze up. It's that fucking cold there.
Why don't we just fucking take a flying car from Gothic, fly
because we
past your
might.
shadow. If it's magic,
Yeah.
maybe it'll work.
So, I mean, we could potentially travel there via Clem or via Burlington there first, check the magic resistance of the area. That'll give us an idea whether the flying car is going to crash and burn on us or keep going. If it's got a high resistance to magic, then the flying car is presumably not going to. We're
True.
more likely to crash and burn.
Yeah, we could just go there and like once we pass through the veil, we can just try a magic spell right quick and see how hard it is. And if it's hard, well, fuck. I guess that's not a good idea.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
The other thing is about it is that the weird barrier that we passed through is being replaced. There's apparently now a wall of fire that does not burn.
Where?
Once we, you know how we pass through is that sort of membrane thing that stuck on us like webs when we came back by walking in shadow. So that
sounded
Okay.
massive and freaky. It sounded like, give me listen rolls and I'll tell you what it sounded like.
this.
Yes. And those who made it, it sounded like something starting the big fucking fierce roar and then getting choked. It also sounded like it was coming from, generally speaking, the north end of town, far north.
Oh, cool. Maybe the dragon's got in the fight with the shoggoth.
No, I think you try to go through
That'd be great.
You try to go through the portal, and it's not.
And the
It's too big.
Either that or the Shoggoths grabbed hold of it, and so the Shoggoths.
Can you imagine? He's like, I'm a dragon. I'm fine. I'll go through this portal. The shoggoth's like, ah!
The dragon's getting choked. He was threatened with a good time.
Yep.
Oh shit! All right, well, let's go check out the northern end of town.
You guys go take a look, and yes, it is a dragon being choked by a shoggoth. Everybody, please give me massive sanity rolls as you feel your brains leaking out of your ass.
I don't know why I double tapped, but 62 is far below.
Uh-huh.
I critted my
Those who
Yeah, I made mine by lots.
those who make it, it's a D6. You could either put it toward dragon or Shoggoth, your choice.
Fucking hell, if you make it.
Yeah, it is freaky horrifying.
Yeah, Shoggoths are nasty.
Oh my god.
I run off.
Oh, those who lose six. Oh, well, it's a D4. It's fight, flight, freak, freeze.
Oh,
Oh, sure.
Fight, flight, freak. You got freak. Enjoy.
so I stand there like normal.
Chris begins rubbing his nipples and
great.
asphyxiation.
The good old days.
And 4. I freeze.
All right, you're just standing there watching it like goldfish. You see the dragon with the Shoggoth, pretty much as Alex described. He's like, "Yep, that's what it is. Yep, see, nailed it." And
Is like, I'm your scarf now.
now, everybody here has seen a 747 airplane. This dragon, if you were to park one of them behind another like this, nose to tail, that's about how big this fucking dragon is.
Wow.
Just FYI. So, yes, the Shoggoth is pretty much a fucking scarf around its neck. It's a lot smaller. But it kind of starts bursting out, and it kind of is partially trapped in there, and it's trying to rip its way through, and then it's getting choked, and it's like, the fuck is this? And then it ends up falling, and you hear from far below a lot of, ah, possibly from Alexopolis, which is built close to it. So they're not having a good day right now, but at least you've led it away from Kinleyville. But apparently it knows you're still here, so you're thinking whoever wins may come after you. Just
the fact that it could sense you through the gate is concerning, Alex.
Yes, just for the boys and girls at home, this is what we call. Logan had this slow ramp up build plan to fuck with me because I'm yellow, but because I decided to get rid of it so quickly, he's decided let's just jump straight to the fucking deco. Yeah, into fucking submission.
Actually,
This is the
I
big
had all this
black
shit planned already, so yeah.
the
But
big black plot dildo has come for you.
Oh yeah.
You have power. Now we fuck you for power.
I feel better already.
it's
This is the way of things.
Mhm. So, what would you guys like to do? Hang out here and wait and see which one comes for you, or
All right, so we've got the modern day cold weather gear and all the other
Yeah.
supplies. Yes, we spent $2,000 on it,
oh yeah, good for you.
and that's why I specifically stated on grabbing our gear before we left Kinleyville.
Carry on.
Wayward son.
Because, sorry.
Nothing.
You guys each have a big backpack called Arctic Explorer shit.
Yeah.
Great. And Dan?
Off to the other place.
Yep.
Okay, let's go.
Which place is that you're going to, please? Matt, reduce your hand.
The cowgirl world
How?
through the bomb shelter.
Ah, okay. No problem. Let me call up my bubble map of happy, fun times going through the bomb shelter. Open. You're thinking that the dragon may have considerable difficulty with the bomb shelter. There it is. All right. You guys go over, and there's some old dude in his house. He's like, "Get off my lawn."
Weren't you catapulted into the vortex?
He looks confused at you and goes, and then closes the drapes.
Yeah, you know, makeshift
Or
trebuchet.
trebuchet. Sorry, yes, not catapulted, trebuchet.
As you guys are,
Play immediately hindrance.
oh, got it. Right.
Great.
As you
Yeah.
as you're getting ready to go into the bomb shelter, you hear it sounds like storm sirens or something. They come out and go. You've never heard this here before, and you see the old guy come out of his house, and he looks like a bit shell shocked, and he begins walking to the east.
This is where Logan's going to be like, I bet you wish you would have taken Ghost in the Shell now.
I need all of you guys to roll willpower ×5. Just tell me if you fumble. Anything else is just fine. Great. You hate old people anyway.
Yeah, not a problem. Make it by 5.
Cool. So, yeah, you guys stand there. You've got your big ass backpacks and shit. By the way, all the stuff is probably like red and bright green and shit. It's the come find me in an avalanche colors.
Mm-hmm.
So you continue. The sirens continue holding the long note. You notice through the trees and stuff, other townspeople are walking east. Shambling is maybe a good word too.
What is east? Is east where the Morlock building is?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Look at Pete, he's like, yeah, all right.
Yes, I can vaguely recall Time Machine. They're getting summoned. It's interesting that the Morlocks are able to affect them like that.
So shall we continue to Wild Westville?
Yes, sir.
Take a card, Chris. Right, you guys spin open the round hatch, open it up, and like cold frost air comes out. You guys get into your like a lair or whatever of your warm clothes, and there's the super cold tunnel. It's pretty much you don't have to toss your backpacks down, but somebody else kind of helps you fit it in. It's like squish, 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 and then you go down the ladder. Right, everybody one at a time. I'm assuming you're going down and then getting out of the way so you don't take falling damage from somebody else falling on you. So I'm going to need from each of you a climb roll at plus 20% to go down the cold ladder into darkness, or take a bunch of damage. Either way is good. Yeah, you go down the fucking ladder. Joshua is like, "Fuck this!" Yee! Joshua, if you fail your climb, as you have, it's D8 plus D10 damage.
Well, we don't have red carpet to go back to heal up, so I think I might have spent a hero point on that.
It's up to you, sir. You might be able to survive the fall, but not the mockery of the other two as they point at you.
No, I think at this moment, need hit points because we don't know what we're counting next. Don't know when we're going to get a chance to properly.
Yeah.
That's better.
I like that you guys are going there to experiment rather than we're just going to try to push through, because honestly, I looked up how fast you travel in snow, and to go 100 kilometers, you're looking at over a week for this kind of deep, fucked up snow, plus some Arctic survival rolls, even with your gear. I'll give you bonuses though. Hooray. So you guys all managed to get down the ladder. And here there's a very cold tunnel with the old-looking ladder. Tunnel's big enough for even a fat person to climb down comfortably. No, we did that part. Let's see. The air is really cold here, but you guys are super protected. Yeah, you guys know which way to go, so you begin heading that way, and you eventually...
There was only one way to go.
Yes.
From at the bottom of the stairs.
Exactly. You know it, and you're going there. See how good you are?
There's another way to go now?
No, actually, on some for some of the things, yes, shit is expanded and stuff. So if you find something new, I will let you know.
Is this the first time we've been here in a while?
Yes, but it hasn't changed significantly
Right, so
enough
there's no
to.
tarot card.
Oh, actually, no, it has. Everybody gets 2 tarot cards.
Everyone gives Pete his card.
And that'll actually tell us when we cross over.
Yeah. Oh, it's partway down the ladder is the answer.
Okay.
Pete, please
Because
give
I've never actually. Oh, sorry, I was just going to say I've never actually been to the Women's Wild West.
Oh, haven't you?
Nope.
Well, remind me when you get there if you manage to survive there, and I will give you some extra tarot cards, or maybe everybody will get them, depending on how it's changed. But we'll get to that. We'll burn that bridge down when we come to it. But first,
all the bridges down we come to soon.
Matt, please draw a normal ATAW card for. Remind me about the thing, because yes,
I was probably beat Pete to it because normally he's like, "Give us some fucking tarot cards, Logan."
Yep.
Oh god damn it!
What?
The gods despise you.
Perfect.
Fuck's sake.
So clever, he did cut himself. So, Pete, here are the new cards that everybody gives you. Do you want to know who would get what normally?
Yes.
Chris would have gotten the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Swords because he's feeling knightly.
Knight of Cups and Swords.
Alex would have gotten the Lovers because he likes to squanch, and the Two of Swords because he has a two-handed sword. See, it all fucking comes together. And you would have gotten the Eight of Wands and the Chariot.
That's what we need right now.
Mm-hmm.
One.
And are these standard, normal, or is there anything different about the images on these particular ones?
Bog standard, unless I say otherwise.
Yeah, I know, but I'm going to ask every time just to prompt you.
Good man. Good man, that man. Okay, so you guys then proceed down the tunnel until you get to a natural land bridge, which doesn't look that strong, that crosses a 15-meter wide gap with no sides close by to hang on to. So how would you like to cross this?
Crawling.
All right.
Shimming.
No problem. Anybody wishing to crawl on their hands and knees, it's climb at plus 40%. Yeah, if you fail this, you discover new terrain, perhaps.
Do we actually need to go across this, or can we do what we want to do?
If you wish to go get to the new zone, yes.
Okay.
Because this is not part of it.
I wasn't sure if this was considered part of it or not.
Fulton's like, I wish to see new worlds, and he.
But it's not a fumble, so it's okay.